We got the G80 here and we're doing another install. My favorite thing to honestly do when it comes to cars is just changing small things up. Some of the smallest things can make the biggest changes and really make your car unique. So we're gonna be installing this M Performance armrest, and honestly to me, M Performance parts is one of the coolest things when it comes to BMWs. Being able to customize your car is one thing, but then be able to customize your car with OEM quality, I think that's just always a whole nother level, and they have a whole catalog of parts. So we're gonna be going through those and installing those in later videos. I do have the M Performance side skirts here, but these are actually reps. They're really expensive from the factory. I think they're like $1,000 for like each piece. So one side's $1,000, the other side, and these back pieces are like $1,000 on their own. But yeah, very expensive. We got reps for like $500. But this armrest, this is legit. They also have seat backs I want to do as well, because I didn't get the bucket seats. You know, I'm a little bit of a bigger person, so I didn't go with those bucket seats. I daily this car, but I do want a nicer back because I almost regret it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, enough talking. Let's install this armrest. So we're in the back of this car, and I have to say it does feel weird to be in the back, but you got our seats all the way forward. We want our armrest in the up position, and wow, it looks crusty back here. But we're gonna go ahead and use our trim removal tool, and we're gonna sit there and pry off this back piece. We can actually get a little leverage in there. There we go. This is actually just like the E90. So it seems like the best part to start from is right up top right here, and then you want to kind of work your way down. But yeah, that top section allows everything to really come out a lot easier. Once you get those two top corners released, go ahead and put the armrest in the down position, and the whole thing should slowly pull its way back out. Don't pull too far. You do have a couple wires in there, but we're just gonna leave it hanging just like this. The next step is gonna be these two pins right here. We need to push each of those outwards. I got a little flathead screwdriver, just wedge that in there, and you can just kind of force these outwards so you can grab them. Once they're far out enough, you just need something to grab it with, and they pull right out, just like that. Now we're gonna put our armrest in the up position here. And as you can see, we need to sit there and undo this rod out of here. So I got a little pick tool. If we can get it in the right hole, it's always a problem. There we go. And now it's out. And just like that, we should be able to now take our armrest out. Now, all this hardware that is on the old armrest, we're gonna go ahead and put that on the new armrest. And luckily, the kit came with a bag of hardware included. So these white pieces, they have notches in them. They just slide right in just like this. And you do that to both sides. And then we have brand new rods as well. And we have the actual spring itself. And they gave us clips. So if you somehow broke your clips taking this out, they even give you replacement clips as well. I swear, BMW always comes in clutch. Now we're gonna slide this new armrest in. Just gotta get these holes to line up, everything in place. And that looks good. This might be one of the easiest installs ever. Put these rods in. Gonna have to probably press those in a little bit more. Now let's get that last rod in. And we should be able to just simply slap this back on. Make sure to get all the clips in there correctly. Let's make sure this operates first. Oh yeah, that feels good. Yeah, let's go ahead and slap this thing back in. So here is the finished product. Let me know what you think, guys. I actually love the way this looks. When I first got it, and I'm like, okay, $400, $500 for this, that's kind of a lot. It looks a little cheesy with the M stripes. Maybe it's too much. But actually, now that I see it in the car from all these angles, from the outside, from the inside, it actually looks really, really good. It looks good from the back seats. You can actually see it. It makes a big difference. And from the front seats, it looks really good as well. Let me know what you think. I was kind of afraid it wouldn't match the whole vibe of the car. I feel like it definitely would look better if you have the black interior, but even though I have the Fjord blue, I think it also goes with that pretty well. But let me know what you guys think. I especially love this angle right here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love making content like this, so please stay subscribed to have more content soon. Again, I have not forgot about the E90 over there, even though it's basically became a shelf for tools and stuff, but I have not forgot. I even have some BBSs on it. I don't know if you guys peeped that. I haven't even made a video about that, but yeah, definitely stay tuned. We have a lot more content coming. But like I always say, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe. Stay M. Peace, guys.